Up Borders! And today we're visiting Nuremberg, Germany. Come along on our tour of the city.
So this is going to be our home away from home for the next few nights. We are literally staying in a pyramid. Let's go. First stop, dinner time. Angelique's got almost like a chicken cordon bleu. Let's see. Couscous. Or rice? Oh, you have couscous? Oh, okay, let's see. Julia, what are you eating tonight?
Okay, so right now, actually sleeping inside of a pyramid, but before we head out to bed, we're eating some dinner here, and I'm eating some risotto.
These are home away from home for the night, the next couple nights. Beautiful. Then we're going to go to the tourist office, which I think is inside the train station. This is the main station. We're looking for the tourist information. Angelique, can you guide us to it? What is it, Chloe?
A little train.
A little miniature village?
You pay and then you get to see it go around.
We're still in the train station.
And you can see an old map of Nuremberg.
All right, come show me. So what is what, Chloe? Do you know?
Dot, no?
The red dot is where we are?
Yeah, normally.
I think so.
And then it's almost like the opening, like it's gated in, and then it's like the entry.
Yeah. So it's an old gated city, as you can see. You can see the city walls
And it
all
has
around.
a river that goes through it.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
gonna
lots of bridges. So
lots of bridges.
You're gonna see them.
So as you can see already, this is like the old city walls.
The tourist office is right outside of the train station.
So right behind me is the main train station when you arrive here in Nuremberg. Here we go. We're gonna go tour the town and enjoy a really nice day.
So right behind me are the city gates. There's 5 kilometers of city walls, and behind me are the city gates. And there was any kind of war or any kind of destruction, they can prevent it. And now there's 4 kilometers of walls around it still.
Yeah, they're still standing. They're still standing. If you guys have been to Epcot at Disney and you go into like the one area that represents Germany, this is what I feel like we're in, except for it's the real deal. This tiny little old street.
It repeats everything you say this time. Hello. Say something.
Hi, I'm Growing Up Without Borders.
Hi, I'm Growing Up Without Borders.
Oh, look at, they're famous for their gingerbread cookies. And their Christmas cookies like we got.
So this place where we just were is called Hand Work Off, and it's like across from the tourism office, so really close.
All the hand arts and
Yeah.
crafts. And look at, this is one of the old city gates, so they had 5 in total. So in this area, they like their pretzels. And so does Tyler and Angelique. They both like pretzels too. They're in
I'm
heaven
okay.
here.
It's
Me?
okay.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Because that is sauce.
So behind me is the Germanic National Museum, largest cultural historical museum in all the German speaking areas of the world, and has over 1.3 million objects, and 25,000 of them are on display.
So you see these arches behind me and all the pillars right behind me there? This is basically all about human rights, and every pillar has the human rights written down on them in all different languages. It's pretty cool.
is where the entrance to the museum is.
This was established in December 10 after the World War 1948.
48.
Here it shows the pillars in each language what they were in. So
What they are in. Yeah. Jiddisch. What?
I think about 30 different languages.
I feel like a bit of an idiot. I'm like, what is Jiddisch? But it's in German. It's Jewish, okay? So that's why we don't understand. I'm like, what language is
Hopi
that?
and Zulu.
Zulu. Well, Zulu. What? Remember where they speak Zulu? Try and guess.
I'm not sure.
In several African countries. Verse 7, so we can read what it says in English. So the girls are going to go find out. What does it say?
It's equality before the law.
Equality before the law. So even though there's law, equality comes before that. That's cool. That is the human right. Usually when they put statues or things like this in a city, there's significance. But I don't know about this one. So I'm sure it means something. I found out what the significance is of these two pillars. So it symbolizes hope, life regained, and a positive perspective on the future. That's what this symbolizes here. I read it on the sign behind me.
So behind me, this big church has a really big organ inside, and it has two towers that are 80 feet tall, so they're really high, and was built in 1250.
Here they have all these like little truck stands and everything with like yummy food, and then they have a whole bunch of fruits and vegetables, and basically a whole market. These are the famous Christmas cookies, yeah? What do they taste like, girls?
Really good. When people think of Nuremberg, they think of their Christmas markets or like their cookies, and I can tell why.
They have one of the most beautiful Christmas markets here in Europe. We've never seen this one yet, so maybe we'll have to hit it up one day.
Behind me on this bridge is the Hospital of the Holy Spirit, and it was established in 1332 to 1339.
And it was a wealthy practitioner that built this, and they would say that the river, they built it on the river so that if they were sick or the illness would flow away by the river.
Yeah, we think that's maybe a legend, right?
Yeah.
See that below, girls? I think those are beehives.
And maybe it's honey.
They're making honey?
I think they are.
What do you think the honey's for?
I said, now this is probably not true, but if it was for the sick people when they had a sore throat.
Maybe, because we do that when we have sore throats, right?
Yeah. So there's something actually really crazy about this little town. They have almost the biggest cinema in all of Germany, but in the middle of an old town, which sounds quite funny.
So it's like a modern cinema.
Yeah.
Can you point to it?
Right there, IMAX screen, which is like the biggest one in the whole world, and they have 23 rooms, which is crazy.
So the other thing about this movie theater is that it plays movies in the original languages. Like if you're watching a French movie, you can watch it in French. Sorry. English, you can watch it in English. And apparently it's like a paradise for anybody who is into movies, which is my family.
Yeah.
So how many are there, Angelique? You have your pick, right?
23.
23 different movies?
3D, languages, everything.
It doesn't look that big from here, but I guess all the theaters are downstairs. Okay, so we're talking about this cinema, and it is actually one of the largest in all of Germany because it has 23 different screens, and many of them play in their own language. They have a rooftop terrace that they have open air movies in the summertime, and I'm trying to see if we're on the right one because they say you can see the most beautiful view of the castle. And I'm not sure if it's because it's like summertime and the trees are maybe blocking the view, but I don't see it, and I'm trying to figure out where else to go. But it's so big. They have restaurants in here, lots of cafes, and it's just like, it's basically anyone who's into movies, it's a heavenly place for them. This is where they have the open air cinema in the summertime. So it's where I just was, and then this is the other side. So it's really pretty. They have really nice comfy chairs, and there you go. That's what it looks like. Okay, Angelique, do you want to explain to me what we're about to go do?
Yes.
Angelique's going to explain.
Spin a ring. And if you spin the gold one, that means you get bad luck. If you spin the black one, that means you get good luck.
So there's two, right? One's for the locals and one's for the tourists. So which one are you going to spin?
Black.
Okay, let's see if we can find. This is it. This lady already is spinning one. Here's the big... There's a gold one. Show me. This is the tourist one. Angelique, did you see it? This is the gold one there. So this is the tourist ring right there. Can you point to it, Angelique or Chloe? Julia will point to it. That's it right there. And we spun the right one. So I found a perfect map here to show you how the rivers work. So before, it wasn't connected from the Netherlands here, up there. But right now what they've done is they've connected it here in Nuremberg with this canal system, like locks system, to make the two rivers basically connect. So you can go literally from the Netherlands all the way down if you wanted to Switzerland, or you can cruise all the way back into the Black Sea. The church that we just went into is called the St. Sebald Church. So they have a lot of churches like all within the little city center here. So the city here is quite doable to see, I would say, in a good 2 days minimum. So we've crammed in a lot just in one day, and there's still a lot to see. We're right now going to go up towards the castle, so we're just on a little bit of an incline, and we didn't go into the museums that we wanted to get into yet. So just so you know, you probably want, at least 1 to 2, probably 2 days minimum, even though it's a small compact city area. And the other thing I was going to say is, just FYI, if you're coming on a Monday, the museums are all closed. So if you want to see the museums, which there are quite a few to see, you'd want to come on other days than Monday. Here in Nuremberg, they have a toy museum, and I think it's pretty fun. So when we come back to the museums, we'll maybe hit this one up too. Apparently is like the beautifulest street in all of Nuremberg. So let's go see if it's true. These cool buildings ahead of you guys. This is a tavern. It's pretty though, isn't it? Yeah. Nuremberg is like really famous for its breweries too. Apparently they have really good beer here. covered bridge. It's very similar to the one that they have in Switzerland. It's an old wooden bridge. So right now, when you go across that little bridge, you're actually on a little island. And it looks like they have some cool stores here. And a really nice little kind of square. And cafes and restaurants. So literally you cross one bridge and then you cross over another bridge, and that is the island.